After a few stormy days, it's really gone quite hot down here now, so I'm just popping down the lane onto the beach, and we're going to go do some sea glass hunting. But I thought I'd do something a little different today and make a little piece of a pendant, hopefully, on the beach. I hope we'll find some sea glass. It's usually quite a lot where I'm going, so I should, you know, fingers crossed. If not, I have a piece or two in reserve just in case, and I'll let you know. Well, you'll see which ones I pick up and which one I use anyway. So I've just let the cars pass. Now I'm going on to the beach. So see you in a minute. So as you can see, it's been a little bit breezy, but the beach is very quiet now. The children went back to school last week and haven't been able to film on the beach because it was just so packed, and it always felt a bit awkward, you know. But anyway, I've come down today, so I'm right in the far corner now of Coppet Hall. In another probably half an hour I'll be able to skip around those rocks. Now I can go up and over, so we're just going to try and get over the rocks and into Wisemans. It's not quite far out, so I'm going to try and nip over the top. Let's go and have a look. Let's see if we can beat the tide around. There we go. Get my feet from getting wet. And we're here. So this is Wisemans Beach. You can go through the tunnels. The tunnels are open now. But it's more fun coming with the tide, to be honest. So I'm going to wander along and come back when we're closer to the spot that I want us to visit today. So this is one of the places where I wanted to be. There was a big landslip about 6 months ago. That's obviously been cleaned up. But a lot of debris has washed down onto the beach here, and I found some quite significant finds along here. So let's see if we can see anything today. Hopefully you can see. So this is the landscape we're looking at. We got the shingle and the shale from off the cliffs. Apparently there has been fossils found. I've not actually found one myself yet. So you get pottery fragments on the beach. So here's one here. Let's just see what we got. Very old, I would say, like piece of pot. And I know it sounds daft, but I always ask if he wants to come with me or stay here. And he's saying he wants to come. So we'll pop that in the bag. So I'm looking for sea glass today, but I do love a bit of pottery as well. The piece we just picked up is too big for a pendant. Oh, we've got one dog on the beach and it's a noisy one. Shout out if you see anything. Sometimes I think it's a piece of glass and it's actually a shell glinting in the sunlight and it's wet. And there's a piece of pottery. Now 9 times out of 10 they are plain. So what do you think? Do you think that's got colour on, or a pattern, or is it plain? Let's have a look. Oh, it's I think it's I was going to say earthenware, but earthenware is darker than that. But it's got like a glaze over the top, and it has got a proper embossed section on it. That's really pretty. That'll look nice either like that or just with a little bit of gold to highlight the pattern. Oh, lovely. Yep, that's a keeper. So I'm just going to show you the coastal path. The coastal path goes through the tunnel right at the beginning there from Saundersfoot Beach, Coppet Hall Beach, and then goes all the way along to Wisemans. It's a lovely flat walk, and it's been open about a month now. It was closed for about 6 months, 8 months because of the landslips, but they're all sorted. And then what you can see over there with cars and the buildings is a lovely pub. So it's a really nice walk, and that is Wisemans Bridge pub. But I was just looking up just to check my bag was doing okay. So I don't know if I can zoom in, but I got 2 seagulls eyeing up my bag. Yeah, they probably can smell my sandwiches. So I'm going to rescue my bag in a second. So something just caught my eye by here. It does look like a rock, but the just about here, but the sun shone on it and it sort of glinted. Let's have a look. Yep, piece of sea glass, and that might be what we're gonna turn into a pendant. I need to go and swill it. Let's just go and wash this piece anyway and see if I can do anything with it. Fill this puddle. Just pop him in the puddle. Yes, oh, it's a lovely piece. Been there a while. It's lovely. I think that'll be ideal for what I'm looking to do. Well, the best we've got today anyway. I've had a lovely few hours collecting some sea glass and a little bit of pottery as well. I'm going to find a little quiet spot. It's quite quiet here today anyway, but we'll find a little spot and see if I can make a little pendant out of one of them. So let's go and find a spot. So this is the little spot I've chosen. When I got here there was nobody here, but all of a sudden it's, you know, they've descended upon us, which is great. Everybody's enjoying themselves. So if you see people walking back and forth in the background, that's what it is. I'm quite away from the shoreline. Usually it's quieter, but the sun, I think, has brought everybody out. You can't blame them, can you? It's a lovely sunny day and it's such a great walk, especially, you know, if you're heading for lunch. So let's see what I've got. I've got a few little bits and pieces in here, not my sandwiches or my tart. I just got some bits of wire, some jump rings, and very basic tools. Very basic tools in there. Got your wound up with chain now. So very basic tools in there. We've got some snips, flat pike nose, I think they call pliers, brown nose pliers, and I've bought my little beadboard to balance everything on. Okay, so let's bring you in a little closer and see if we can have a look at what we found and what we're going to make into a pendant. So here's what we found today. This really old pot. It does have markings here on the bottom, so that's a really interesting find. I really like that. Then we've got this little shard of pottery with the red on. We've got the larger, now this was what I was going to wrap originally, because I thought that would really make a nice pendant if I wrap that. But on looking at it, it reminds me, let's see what you think, it reminds me of a bird. So I think that would make a really nice little sea glass art project. So we'll keep that one separate, I think. Then we had the lovely embossed piece of pottery. Cream, it looks like cream over earthenware. You see the back there as well. Then we found this little bit of quartz, which is absolutely delightful. That probably could be wrapped in what I'm going to do today. And then this beautiful piece, which is quite large, but I think I'm going to wrap that. It's probably the best shape for me today out of everything to wrap. So let's get wrapping. So this is what we're using, this piece of sea glass, and the orientation I think I'll use is that way round. And I've just got two, so it's a ½ metre of wire folded in half and cut in half, so I've got two pieces, and in the middle of the two pieces, I'm just going to place that down on my lap a second. I'm just going to open those up and I'm going to twist 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to pop my sea glass in, bring the wires either side and do another 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to push, so the sea glass now is like sitting in a little seat. So now I'm going to push those little wraps up the side, so it looks like that. I'm going to come to the front of my sea glass piece and we're going to bring over one wire from one side and one wire from the other side. I'm going to give that a little twist, move those out the way a second. Little twist in there. Okay, and turn it over and we're going to bring one wire, the other wire from the other side, the two spare wires. So I like to go across and over so I can do a nice twist. Now if you're struggling to twist, if you get your slight nose pliers in on that twist there and just twist your wires and really give a nice tight snug twist. And I've just done two there, and then we open these back up. Now we're going to go to the side and we're going to do exactly the same on the side. And again, I'm going to use my snag nose pliers because there's a little indentation there on the sea glass I can't quite get to. So we're just going to start it off like that. And then 1, 2, 3. Press that now up against the side of the sea glass. I'm going to come to the other side. Exactly the same. The 2 wires from either side. Cross them over. Now I could probably twist this one because it's not in a groove. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can twist those by hand. I'm just going to press that alongside. So that's what we got one side at the moment, and that's what we got on the other. And I'm going to go back. So it doesn't matter which side you go back to, but we're going to take the side wires again. I'm going to use my snag nose. Just get a really nice tight twist on that, just to bring it all together really nicely. And I'm going to finish that twist. 1, 2, 3. Flatten that down and open that up. Back to the other side. Same here. Really nice twist on here as well. Really nice twist on that. And again, 1, 2, 3. Flatten that against the sea glass. Now we're going to take the whole lot out. We have a dog running alongside. Oh, so lovely. Okay, so we got 4 now. I'm just bringing those up to the top. Can you hear a whistle? She's just calling his dog back. Oh, there's 3 of them. 4 of them, 4 spaniels. And they're all having great fun in the sea. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is just braid the top of that. So that's what it's looking like at the moment. I'm just going to braid the top. So I've got 1 going up, 1 going down, 1 going up and 1 going down. And I'm going to bring this one, the first one, over. Anyone that follows me, I call that my eye. So my eye comes over to the right, bottom up, top down, neighbour up, and I go home. And that's down in this case. So, eye to the right, bottom up, top down, neighbour up, I go home. Yeah, we're having great fun here. I over to the right, bottom up, top down, neighbour up, neighbour home. I go home. I over to the right, bottom up, top down, neighbour up, I go home. Oh dear, Teddy's not behaving himself. Over to the right, top down. And we're just going to keep on doing this now for a little while until we reach the point. We have a long neck there. It's not quite long enough. Just do a few more. So this is a Japanese pattern, a pattern of 4, so it would be kumihimo, obviously in the hand, and the wires actually 0.25, but it's brass, so it's very thick. I wouldn't attempt this with 0.25 copper, it would just fracture. And just keep going until we reach a nice long neck, a little bit of a buckle there, but that's quite nice, that's okay. Let's see if I can get some of these tools out. Okay, so all I'm going to do now is go in and just straighten that bit out. So just go in with your pliers and gently give it a wiggle, and you should be able to unbuckle that. Okay, so what we're going to do today, I'm just going to chop off the top. I've left a little bit of braid on just to keep the wires all together, and I'm going in with the round nose pliers, and I'm going in with the these pliers, barrel nose pliers. I'm just going in and I'm just going to roll it because the tide's coming in. Time's of an essence, so I'm just going to roll it till I get that, like that, and I think I'm happy with that. There's a lot of people coming around, and there's a lot of people on their way round, and I want to get this finished before the tide comes in. So I'm just going to pop that on there. So here it is. Really enjoyed making it. I hope you enjoyed watching, and maybe you could have a go at making one as well. Having the afternoon just strolling around looking for sea treasures has been amazing. So see you very soon, and please don't forget to create the life you love. Thank you. Bye.